TOMz.
What's going on, peeps of Mzansi? You know what time it is? It's time for TOMz, the best science and technology show on your #1 channel, SABC Mzansi for sure. I go by the name of Caddy.
Now, lona ke bafethu usiya na bafethu thing siza ukuthi ngwazi ukurelaxa is playing ama games.
Okay.
Ama games la ngisiza ukuthi ngibe within a spirit sami sokuthi ngwazi phela ukusebenza. It's like stepping out into a new world with different challenges. Exciting, right?
Yeah, most definitely. Nyakuzwa siya. For me, it's like stepping into a new role. Instead of being in the streets of Mzansi, I'm chilling with you here in studio.
Yeah, no bafethu ludaba ngisathanda ukulujwayela kancane. Na bafethu siyazi ukuthi ama games abaleke kakhulu futhi angakufundisa izinto eziningi without even you knowing it. Na bafethu ludaba sobe sidikita kabanzi namhlanje. So lapha ekhaya uzozibonela wena mathupha.
Samilens here. Let's go check out what we have for you guys on today's episode. Kunenge singafunda from gaming, including real-world skills and facts. We meet up with the guy who has made it his life's work to create sensational games with a purpose. So we see that we can learn through games. Kodwa, how does it actually happen? Mobile games haven't been around that long. Find out what the first one was. Gaming is going next level with these insane tech innovations. Take a look at places where you could build your very own game for the public. And see what would happen if you could upload your mind into a computer.
Ake bafethu njengenjwayelo sintshela ukuthi uhlelo lethu lizobe livuthamalanga munje ngenjwayelo yabo lento. Now on Facebook sele salibuza ukuthi kahle kahle what is your favorite indigenous game? Waphendula uVusi wathi mina ngithanda umrabaraba. Waphendula ke futhi noNqobile wathi yena uthanda ingedo. I am not ngempela ama games wena. Now keep those comments coming in on our Facebook as well as on our Twitter pages. Facebook.com/TOMz. On Twitter we are simply @TOMz_SABC_1. Kwamanje ke assignment sokuthi kahle kahle abangani bethu bona bacabangani.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Tsogofadzo.
What do you like?
I like food, playing, hanging out with my friends.
Okay, cool. So I want to know, what mobile game do you have on your phone?
I don't have a phone.
Tell me, what kind of games do you like playing on your phone?
I like playing Dream League, Soccer, and PES 2012 and Winning 11.
I don't have games on my phone.
How? On your laptop?
No.
You've never had a game on your phone or laptop, Nyana?
I did before.
What game was it?
Subway Surfers.
And what's so special about Subway Surfer?
You go on, you duck trains, you run, you collect coins.
What mobile game do you like playing? Why?
Because ushuta di babule go win level o kry life tsa gago full.
And what have you learned from it?
I learned is how to play it, who concentrate, to focus on it.
What mobile game do you like playing?
Shadow Fight 2.
Why?
Because you learn how to move your hands fast and fight.
What happens in the game?
You have to fight and win tournaments.
If you had to take your brain and put it inside a computer, what would you do to the computer?
I'll make it dance.
The computer? Yo.
You're watching TOMz on SABC Mzansi for sure.
You're watching TOMz on SABC One?
Mzansi for sure.
There you have it. Make some noise! Well, bafethu, let's get this straight. Namhlanje sikhuluma ngama games asifundisayo. And there's a lot of games esingawadlala that can teach us a lot of stuff. I've got a cool video to show you that's going to give you more information. Check this out. The fictional world of games can be part of education. Amanye amagame ayakunceda to develop skills in logic, for instance. While playing it doesn't feel like you are being lectured, and you get to experiment, try, fail, and try again. It's also an immersive experience. Lokushugutu, you feel like you are a part of what is happening and you get to explore new worlds, helping you to develop memory. Each player has a unique experience and your experience is different every time, which keeps it interesting. They can also teach skills that are useful outside of the classroom, like teamwork and leadership. The first mobile game was Tetris, in which you stack different shapes, which came out on some phones in 1994. The game Snake was released on Nokia 3 years later and has become one of the most popular games of all times, reaching more than 400 million copies. In the early 2000s, many arcade games went mobile. Ones like Space Invaders, originally made in 1978, became available on mobile. In 2009, Angry Birds became the first commercially successful mobile game. For sure, if one game can have so many copies, then finna no profit somewhere, right?
I mean, the most profitable game, Ebizoyonange Clash of Clans, makes a daily profit of about 17 million rands. Insane, right?
Wow.
Yo.
Jeez, that's a lot. Well, but Fetsi, after the ad break, we're gonna go deeper into it. Plus, we're gonna meet an expert. Mobile gaming. Don't go anywhere.
TOMz. TOMz.
Finally, the break is over. Welcome back. You guys are still tuned in to TOMz, the best science and technology show on your #1 channel, SABC 1 in Zanzi for sure. Today we are talking about mobile gaming. Yes, good perfect. Serious who actually go online and play with other teams. Who just play it in their free time.
Now, whichever one you are, the world of mobile gaming is actually taking the world by storm. Playing games is all fun and games, but you can actually learn a lot from playing Lama games loud.
Most definitely. Well, see, there's a guy who actually saw the benefits in this and actually took it serious and is doing it for a living.
Bella.
Yebo, asimbone. What's going on, Mafeti? It's your boy CAD, I pronounce Caddy, running the streets of Johannesburg, touchdown Pretoria. Well, namhlanje is an innovation hub, and we're talking about mobile gaming. Well, so who actually designs ama games as fundisai. For sure, you're having a moment. Well, you know what? Let's not waste any time. Let's go meet him. So, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Thank you for having us here. Welcome to TOMz.
Greetings. It's my pleasure to host you.
Yeah, most definitely. So, can you please let us know who you are and what exactly do you do?
I'm a mobile game designer, specifically within the area of content, user experience. So I define the user experience journey when you engage with our games interface and the experience that you then have while playing our games. Tina Spanner in an office space at the Innovation Hub at Pretoria in Linwood.
Yes.
That's where the offices are based, but we also use satellite office spaces that we're assisted with by the MLab Mobile Lab, where some of the development happens as well, some of the content development. So Spanner within a team, you know, and in that team you need different role players.
Yes.
So I'm the content guy, you know, that's what they call me, ngaphathi team.
Content guy.
Yeah, well, but we also have graphic designers, which is my colleague.
Yeah.
And then secondly, we also have a business development team, you know. Those are the people who need to look for the business case, because it's not an island. We're not doing games just for the purposes of games, you know. Because at the end of the day, siyakwenza lokho esikwenzayo, but sikwenza ngaphakathi kwesimo sokuthi kumele sisebenze, and mesisebenza kumele sivune okuthize. Ngokusho kumele sikhokhelwe ngoba siyasebenza.
Hi, Katio, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, and yourself?
I'm great. It's nice to meet you.
Grab a chair.
Thank you. Okay, so Katio, share again. What do you do?
I'm the graphic designer at Afro's Transformational Games and also a bit of a social media marketer.
Okay, so tell us the relationship between the game itself and what you do.
The graphic design it creates a visual appeal. So if you look at a game and the first thing that will strike you is what? The colors.
Yes.
Is it visually appealing? How do the colors work together? We also designed the little symbols in the game as well as the other composition materials in the game.
Okay, so Shchela, how do you do it? Like choose a theme, nama color, and all of that, nama symbols. Uyenza kanjani?
In terms of the theme, it all depends on what the brand is about. So, for instance, with our game, Moraba, Moraba is played on the street. So our theme was more of using, you know, gravel and a lot of African colors as well as like orange and stuff like that.
Okay. So, if I send computer, send my theme, send my color, it's ready to go. Nifa kanjani ukuthi be a game.
Okay. From then, we then pass it on to the developers, where they then use programming to create all the functionalities in the game.
Okay.
Yes.
So, some apps every day. Kodwa, what are they exactly? You can compare them to softwares on a computer. An app is similar, except it has to be downloaded. By downloading and installing an app, you are literally putting all the data from the app onto the phone and giving it permission to operate. So why do people make apps? Often to make money. Amanyama companies sell advertising space in the app. Now as Lama Persky ads that keep popping up, others give a free version and hoping you'll update at a fee. Other apps let you buy features within the app itself, for instance, extra lives in a game, or companies interest you in their products through a certain app. Okay, so it's possible for me to actually design games out of everything.
Well, angiqalanga ngenjongo yokuthi I wanted to design games, you know. Njengonke umunye umuntu kade ngiwadlala, you know, ngikhula TV games kanjalo namanye ama game, you know, they weren't necessarily on TV or digital, you know. And then as time went on, I realized ukuthi no, actually mengisescale ukuthi this is actually a career path ngayinto engiyenzayo. So kutholakala ukuthi mengisescale ngenza research yami ngibhala iphepha lami e-university ukuthi khona ipiece engiyifundile ingitshela ukuthi no man, gaming as an entertainment industry is bigger than movies. It's bigger than Hollywood. You know, and the projection was it's actually the one industry within entertainment and creative industries. So I then decided to actually engage myself in it. And because the background yami is, I come from a design and arts background, I realized that, oh, actually I could be the artist in designing and developing games, you know. And ngazithola njengoba ngangiqalile ngi-artist, then defining the user experience. So I then elevated myself to actually then designing that user experience.
I tell you, if you guys are interested in actually doing a career in mobile gaming, let us know on our social media pages. Well guys, we know with my game, we will portray a different character in a different world without risk. But what if we had to be ourselves in the other world without the risk? We'll tell you what we mean after the break.
TOMz. TOMz.
Salamgala futhi my players. More player la. Ngabantu who actually love gaming.
Oh, mobile gaming to be precise, Bafetu. So that's good to see it's a relatively new industry, Bafetu, and it's making billions of rands per year already.
That is insane. Now lana ku TOMz who's actually inspiring us, and he knows what's going on around the world of gaming. Futhi uyas inspire ukuthi sidlale ama games that can actually help us learn izinto. Akubhekela.
Okay, so on a daily basis, what do you do?
Okay, on a daily basis, my core activity is to engage users. That's what I'm responsible for. And engaging users can start anything from if we have a project, I determine what are the user inputs in having to design and develop that project is. What of the inputs and the feedback that we get from the users am I going to use and incorporate into my design? And then once I've done that, I need to go back to my users, to my audience, and test that out. You know, but also I also have to project beyond, you know, because it can't be a case of I'm always going to tend to the views and the opinions of my users, because mongambuza umuntu ukuthi dala kade befuna imoto noma ihash, you know, ngoba kade bazi ihash, no one would have ever said bafuna imoto, you know. But it happened with me as a designer. Now I need to project into the future and see what new things can I incorporate that maybe my audience isn't thinking about. So that's by and large ispan saming senzayo. But when it comes to output, then the next thing is really then building out an audience to consume these games. You know, building out abantu who engage with these games, people who will engage with the messages, and ultimately, because we're a social enterprise and we create games with social meaning, you know, ours is to change the mindsets of our youth. You know, one of the first things is around this issue of gaming. You know, gaming as a career path. So to change people's mindsets when they think about careers, to say, actually, I could go, you know, and use my creativity around games for that matter, to develop games. But also, these days, in Tekhono, you actually have professional gamers.
Yeah.
Umuntu okuthi uyavuka uyalala udlala ama game and ispan sakhe, or you could say for yena ke udla ngayo. You know, udla ngento ayithandayo.
So can you tell me the steps after ngisho sengicedile ukuthola ukuthi yini into abakhala ngayo, what they need? How do you create a game out of that?
All right. So first and foremost, siqala ngama themes. The themes we get from them.
Yeah.
The second step then is we brainstorm. So brainstorming is a critical aspect around then saying, okay, what can we develop around this? Some of the time it may come out of Guti, I'm looking at Guti, how are the users engaging on this particular topic?
Okay.
Can I improve how it is that they interact and engage? Can I shift the conversation from identifying problems more to finding solutions to the problem? You know? And then once I've done that, then I design a solution to shift the focus from seeing problems to finding solutions, you know? And then that then informs what it is I then produce.
Okay, so not only entertainment, futhi kuma games wakho uyasifundisa.
Sure, ngisiyankelezisa usho ukuthi yabona mesendlala injongo yethu ukuthi ugeleze at the same time. Ngiyangithola kube nezinye izinto ozibuza yona ukuthi mhlambe mekhona imikhuba onayo khona izinto ozenzayo ezingekho the way. Yabo tholakala ukuthi masodlala igame yethu unokuzibuza ukuthi is this the right thing le ngiyenza, is this the right behavior, should I be behaving this way? And that's just some of the things that we do with our games where we challenge our players to actually bazibuze ngama mindsets abo ingqondo zabo ukuthi lento abayikholayo engqondweni yona noma ezinye izinto ukuthi just for entertainment and pleasure's sake we also produce such games.
So why are games effective in helping us learn? What's bigger at different elements that make up a game? It's actually a set of learning tools. In games, we are placed in a complex space or world in which we have to explore. We are compelled to know, to ask, examine, and master certain skills in order to succeed. Our games also give continuous feedback on how we are doing, encouraging us to do better and try again and again. Because it is risk-free, meaning we won't actually die or get hurt, we also take more chances and experiment more, leading us to more answers and satisfaction. All the best for the future. I hope we'll see you soon with more games coming up. This Fundisa, new things all the time.
No, most def, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, cool.
Also as well, all the best and keep playing, right?
Most definitely. I'll
look
keep
forward to
playing.
it.
I'll get more of your games. Shop.
Cheers, man.
Otherwise, that is the end of the show. We came, we saw, we conquered. So when we go to my game, it's not just for entertainment, but as Fundisa Gabanzi. But in yes, mission accomplished. Until next time, your boy CD, do I pronounce Kerry? I'm out.
Nabafethu niyazi ukuthi TOMz sathanda ukuthi siphume siyonivakashela ezikoleni zenu. Wena lapha ekhaya uyayibona kumabona kude wakho, then do the right thing by hopping onto our Facebook and Twitter pages or tag facebook.com/TOMz. Noma ke uma usafuna TOMz ize esikoleni sakho, you can also drop us an email lapha ku TOMz@sabc.co.za. For now though, let's see what went down.
You guys are having fun, ne? Ngibona ukuthi nithanda ama game, ne? Well guys, khona igame engizonitshela ngayo ibiza ngemoraba, ne guys. It's a mobile game. The game le ngayi-downloada and it teaches you on how to tackle issues esinazo la eMzansi. If you are gameaholic and uthanda ama game ngenhliziyo yakho yonke and you want to create a game, khona iwebsite ebiza nge-exploder.com, ne? Lapho uyakhona ukuzicreatela your own game. Like you create your own world, you create your own creatures, you create your own treasure. Yonke into ofuna ukuthi ibe khona ku game yakho, uyakhona ukuyicreate. Ngakhohlwa exploder.com ne bafethu. And if you guys actually want to do a career in gaming, now hamba niku www.mygaming.co.za. Lapho izonitshela ukuthi ngastudisha kuphi and ngastudisha mapha ama subjects. How awesome is that, guys?
Very dope.
If you have internet connection, Bafetu, there is nothing that's stopping you. You can become the next great gamer, and you can even help to revolutionize the future of gaming, which at the moment looks like this. Everyday activities, including exercise, could become a game through new technologies. An invention called the HoloLens turns your world into a hologram through special glasses. With them on, you can create just about anything you can dream of digitally and show it into others by sharing your screen. Other inventions is bizangama Oculus Rift cuts out the real world completely and immerse you in a gaming experience.
Yo, now bafethu kade ngiyibuza ne. Uthi kahle kahle, what if the guy that I'm controlling kwi-game yami was actually me? Like me literally in the game. Well, there's actually a new crazy field of science that is actually trying to make this happen. Zoba mnandi.
Mind uploading, otherwise known as whole brain emulation, is an actual field. Kule field lena, ama scientists hypothetically scan your mental states, including memory and personality, into a computational device. This device runs a simulation in the same way as the original mind would, which literally boils down to your mind living inside a computer. If that were to happen, you could become immortal on Earth and even copy yourself onto more than one device. With more copies, they could do the work and you can just chill and have fun. You could also travel further into space than anyone has done before because you won't need any food or water being inside a computer. Supercomputing will also improve how fast this brain can process information. Your ideas and knowledge would turn into real things way faster than they could right now. It would be like playing a game permanently. It's you, but with no risks, doing things faster and solving complex problems. How rad is that? Aha mfethu TOMz iniphathele indaba ezimnandi khona lapha emakhaya.
Njalo kayibesha lezo sinombele sethanda uphinza nangokufika ixesha lokhu.
So when lapha ekhaya ufuna i-idea episode ufuna uyibona khona la ku-TOMz, all you have to do is
send us the idea bafethu, and if it's fresh and brilliant, we'll make it a TOMz official episode khona la ku-SABC
And not only that, kaloku Betshani, you get a goodie bag as well as a skipper TOMz. What?
So when lapha ekhaya, all you have to do is send through your ideas on Facebook, which is facebook.com/TOMz. On Twitter, we are simply at TOMz_SABC_1.
No matter which way you slice the cake, that person is still you. No matter which game you are still in charge.
Definitely. Now, when lapha also yibonele namhlanje kwinkqubo yethu ukuthi it's actually possible ukuthi ufuneka banzi from actually playing a game yakho. Now lapha if usadidekile noma usanembuzo, then you can post them on our Facebook and Twitter pages, or you can visit www.tomz.co.za for more info.
Most definitely. Now, go play.
Now hamba udlala.
Next time on TOMz.
Hlangana with the man who did not allow trouble to overcome him, but who rose up to challenge to change his community. We all have skills, kodwa, which ones do we need in the workplace? You might find it a shock, but working wasn't always a popular concept. The job you will do one day might not even exist yet. Check out a few tips that can help you find your strengths and find out what Mzansi would be like if no one had to work.
Uzungaphosa lokho ngu-TOMz rhoqo ngeMuvulwana ngoLwezibini ngensimbi yesine apha ku-SABC 1 Mzansi for sure.